Now may I request you all to stand as the dignitaries have just entered the hall. You're requested to stand, please. Thank you all. May you please be seated. Good morning to one and all present here. Today, 20th September 2024, we welcome you all to the 17th Initiation Day of Rajalakshmi Institute of Technology. Today is not just another day. It's a new opportunity, a new chance, a new beginning. Congratulations on this milestone achievement. Remember that every challenge you face is an opportunity for growth. Trust in your abilities, stay focused, and let your passion for knowledge light the way. Wishing my best wishes for the freshers present here for your bright and prosperous future. A heartiest welcome to the 2024 to 28 batch. Before anything else, let us pause to seek the blessings of the Almighty, that our hearts may be filled with wisdom, our minds with clarity, and our spirits with unity. Let's begin our initiation day with our college prayer song.
वन्देऽहं शारदां विशारदां ज्ञानदां वरदां वन्देऽहं शारदां विशारदां ज्ञानदां वरदां वन्देऽहं शारदां विशारदां ज्ञानदां वरदां वन्देऽहं शारदा सुखस्वच्छस्वरूपिणीं स्वच्छहृदयनिवासिनीं सुखस्वच्छस्वरूपिणीं स्वच्छहृदयनिवासिनीं स्वप्रकाशरूपिणीं 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 वन्देऽहं शारदां विशारदां ज्ञानदां वरदां वन्देऽहं शारदां विशारदां ज्ञानदां वरदां वन्देऽहं शारदां.
Thank you. It gives me an immense pleasure to invite our beloved chairperson, Dr. Mrs. Thangam Meghanathan, our chief guest, Mr. Shashikant Jayaraman, CHRO, and Chief of Staff Multicore, founder HR Sangam. Our college advisor, Dr. C.R. Muthukrishnan, and our college principal, Dr. N. Balaji, our college director, Dr. R. Sundar, the heads of the departments, all faculty members and students. On behalf of our college, Rajalakshmi Institute of Technology, we are delighted to offer a gracious welcome to all of you present here. A selfless leader who changes lives daily, a compassionate and emphatic soul which is committed to the well-being of others, a talented communicator who is highly skilled at listening, mediating, problem-solving, and enhancing lives, makes the impossible possible. In the realm of learning, our dedicated principal is a master builder of tomorrow's success. Now, I request our principal, Dr. N. Balaji, to deliver the welcome address. Thank you, sir. Leaders are made, they are not born. They are made by hard work, which is a price that all of us must pay to achieve any goal that is worthwhile. May I now take the pleasure of requesting our beloved chairperson, Dr. Mrs. Thanga Meghanathan, to deliver the presidential address.
Good morning. Our chief guest today, Mr. Shashikant Jayaraman, Chief of Staff at Multicore Ware Incorporation, Founder HR Sangam, Advisor Professor. Am I audible? Our advisor Professor Muthukrishnan, Professor R. Sundar, Principal. Is it okay? Am I audible? Am I audible to you all? Is it okay? Please put your thumbs up or put your hands up. Am I audible? Enna prashna? Okay, yeah. Enapa, what is the problem? Can you all hear me or not? Or do you want to hear me or not? Are you all right? Okay. When I said, do you all want to hear me or not, I see the smile, so I know you all are. You all can hear.
All of you will respond by saying yes, that you can hear her clearly, okay? I think that's what she is looking for.
They
Yes, please.
smiled, saying that please stop. Okay. I welcome once again Mr. Shashikant Jayaraman, who is a well-known person to our group of institutions and an excellent speaker, and I thank him for being in the campus. And my hearty congratulations to all of you who are present here, who made it to these higher education portals. As you all are aware that roughly about 20+ percentage of students who took up the higher secondary exams usually make it to the higher education. The rest are either not able to, mostly they are not able to come because of their their inability to either financially, or they would have got dropped somewhere earlier. So you are one among the top 20% of the students who have come to the higher education in your age group, and I heartily congratulate all of you. And I know your school has given you extraordinary rigor to make sure that you all are pursuing your education. But recently I came across somebody who was talking about global connect and all, because recently Rajalakshmi Institutions is connecting with certain global institutions on different things, either for higher education or other research aspects and all that. And somebody was saying, today the interest in global education is coming down because we are able to provide and all that he was saying. But the stark difference between the higher education scenario in developed nations and in a populous nation like ours, populous meaning people with a huge number, after finishing +2, this big question of what to do next. That is there among all the entire population belonging to your age group across the world. But in certain places, only those who are serious and very dedicated towards learning go for higher education. The rest go for some employment related, and they go for a skill oriented and things like that. But in our country, we are a little bit mixed up. But then I understand that our students who come to our higher education campuses are very serious about improving upon their skills. So please make sure that in these 4 years that is coming before you, you do not waste any time in picking up or improving upon a new skill or an existing skill. This is what I would like to tell you. You all are here with an impression I'm going for higher education, and what do you want to do at the end of it? I would like to pursue a career in engineering. So So career in engineering has different aspects, like, application oriented, it could be design aspects, it could be a few other, like, if you do an MBA coupled with this, you can become a manager. Like yesterday, our advisor was talking about in our other campus about you could become anything after becoming an engineer. After qualifying as an engineer, it is a launching board. Then you can become a manager, you can become a designer, you can become whatever that you wish to, and or you can pursue engineering, the core engineering as such, if it's all your wish. But all depends on the ability to work hard. But here I am reminded that the chief guest we have today is an extraordinary speaker. Wonderful. I have heard him. I was very, very taken by the way he delivered what he wanted to deliver, and it only tells me, please stop at this point and let him speak, let him have more time to speak to the audience. So I wish you all the very best, and thank you very much. And I once again would like to tell you one small thing which I normally always tell. Remember, this is not like, you've been guided by your teachers and parents have always asked you what are you doing day in and day out, but becoming a major in an year. Maybe all of you sitting here are not at 18, but 18 plus you become a major and you legally are on your own, meaning that your actions can become, it is liable before law. So make sure that you are understanding what it means. Your actions should be very thing that you are taking care of yourself, the values that your family holds on to and you hold on to, and make sure that enjoy the college life. Nothing like college life. This is never going to come back in your life. But at the same time, make sure that you do not get into any kind of a problem, in the sense like your behavioral aspects should have to be taken care of. And if behaviors are in any way that you come across a thing like the teachers come across that they are not able to tolerate anybody's behavior, then it can be taken very, very serious. Okay, and also the use of social media, please be very aware, because what you do is there recorded and available. Okay, so with these words, let me just wish you all the very best and thank you very much. Yeah.
Thank you, madam, for motivating our students. An advisor is someone who allows you to see the hope inside yourself. Your leadership is a beacon that will guide our student community toward excellence and innovation. Now, I request our college advisor, Dr. C.R. Muthukrishnan, to give a special address.
Respected Chairperson, Dr. Mrs. Thangam Meghnathan, Principal of Rajalakshmi Institute of Technology, Dr. Balaji, Director Dr. Sundar, and our respected Chief Guest, Mr. Shashikant Jayaraman from Multicore Ware, distinguished faculty of RIT, and dear students. I'm very happy to have this opportunity to speak to you, and I thank the organizers for asking me to speak, but I'm speaking before the chief guest. Normally I come after the chief guest. I think you should all ask yourself the question, why are you here? You're here because you want to get a degree in 4 years' time, right? A professional degree. And most of you have joined a branch that has been the dream of many youngsters in our country. I think most of the students here belong to computer science and business systems, and maybe also artificial intelligence and data science. CSBS and yeah. So how do you make the best use of it? How do you make it work for you? Because first of all, I think you should be grateful to your parents, continue to be grateful to your parents who have guided you and brought you up to this level. You're all very young. most of you were born in 2007, 2008, and by the time you graduate, you will be just about 21 or 22 around that time. And you have several decades of productive life after that, both as a citizen of this proud country, our proud country, as well as a professional. India is going to be 100 years as a country, as a new country with having acquired independence in 2047, when if you graduate in, as you will be graduating in 2028, you will be just about 19 years later, celebrating the 100th year of independence. You will be around just about 40 at that time. And I'm sure that many of you will distinguish yourself during this period of 2-3 decades and become very distinguished professionals in various walks of life and so on. But look at these 4 years as an experience which is a foundation for you. You have got wings now to fly, you are beginning to fly. So a lot of what you do in these 4 years, the experience that you gain, how you go about what is the tasks in front of you and so on, will decide and make the foundation for your future. I studied electrical engineering, but I did many different things later in my career of about 30-40 years. But I can very confidently say that what you learn may not be directly the mainstay for what you do in the future, but it is a basis, it is the foundation. What you learn here itself may not be the meat of what you require, but you develop the habit and penchant for learning. Life is going to be very different, the world is going to be very different 20 years, 30 years from now, and you will be part of making that world, a new world. And I think what you learn here will be a foundation for more learning, as well as it will give you the what it takes to keep learning. So apply yourselves with a focus and concentration, and have a balanced life. Pay attention to curricular, extracurricular and co-curricular activities. Balance your time very well, and I would say that you should have curiosity to acquire knowledge. Ask questions, ask why, what, how, anything that you see, ask questions and try to find answers, and have the drive to do things. It's not merely knowledge, but you have to learn to use and apply this knowledge in various tasks and so on. So have the drive to do things, and have also the penchant for excellence. Whatever you do, you must strive to make it, aim for perfection, go for excellence and so on. If you have these 3 tenets and some values, I'm sure you'll have a bright future ahead of you. Wish you all the best and a bright future. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for our inspirational talk. Now, I call upon our third year student, Sam Vasan, to introduce our chief guest.
It is with great pleasure that I extend a warm welcome to Mr. Sashikant Jayaraman, an extraordinary leader in the field of human resources, currently serving as the CHRO and Chief of Staff at Multicoreware Incorporation. With over 2 decades of rich experience in spanning across multiple industries, Mr. Jayaraman brings a unique blend of strategic thinking and hands-on execution. He has successfully led global workforces in sectors such as BPO, BFSI, IT services, automobile, EdTech, and retail. Among others, consistently driving organizations towards growth and transformation. A passionate advocate for people development, Mr. Jayaraman is a seasoned coach whose work philosophy centers on people, process, performance, and profit. a framework that has helped to build the high-performance teams and lasting HR business partnerships. In addition to his role at Multicoeware, he is the founder of convener of HR Sangam and a well-regarded thought leader in the HR community. His passion extends to pro bono work, where he actively mentors young HR professionals, teaches at B schools, and speaks at various conferences. His contributions to the field have been widely recognized, including being named among the 40 future HR leaders in 2020, top 100 leaders of 2021, and more recently, one of the top 100 great people managers in 2024. Please join me in welcoming our enthusiastic guest, Mr. Sashikant Jayaraman, whose expertise and leadership continue to shape the future of human resources. Welcome, sir, and it's over to you now.
ஒன்றும் இல்லை வரும்போதே கொஞ்சம் மேடை அதிர வச்சேன் வேற ஒன்றும் இல்லை குட் மார்னிங் டே திஸ் சவுண்ட்ஸ் லைக் 12th ஸ்டாண்டர்ட் அட்டண்டன்ஸ் டா யூ ஆல் நவ் கம் யூ ஆர் நவ் கெத்து ஃபர்ஸ்ட் இயர் காலேஜ் குட் மார்னிங் அகெயின் திஸ் லுக்ஸ் very very formal. You still have the uniform mindset, 12th standard uniform, right? You need to collect the hall ticket from your class teacher. I don't want that kind of a mindset. Let me change this. Hi. That's much better. Good. How are you all? Doing fine. Very good. I am also fine. It's a pleasure being here. I really say it's a pleasure because I've been to this institution multiple times. It feels like coming back home. Rajalakshmi Group as a group of institutions has been like a home to me. I've come here year after year to recruit people through campus recruitments. I've come here to deliver a lot of guest lectures. I've played an advisory role in the past. All possible because of one factor. There are more than 500 engineering colleges in Tamil Nadu. But there are less than 25 colleges which are run by educated people. People who are accomplished, people who know what they are doing. Educational qualification, passion, and a purpose to serve the society. These three are essential for any institution to succeed. This college is one among them. You are fortunate that you have chosen a very good college, no doubt about it. I want to thank Madam for her leadership. I must tell you, she has been a well-wisher. I regard her in very high esteem. When I started out, when I had a stint with entrepreneurship, she was one of the first well-wishers that I had. I hold that gratitude to this day. Thank you very much, ma'am. Keep inspiring, keep doing good to the society by and large. See, I am a HR guy, okay? In HR, in our first semester, first subject, chapter 1, first line, they say, appreciation doesn't come free. When appreciation comes, enjoy it. So when we are appreciating somebody, one rule I would expect you to do is clap liberally. What is wrong? If I have to tell it in Talabadi style, kekala. Napa, last row, outsourced clapping, huh? Yeah, I have paid my fees, yeah. I will not clap. My faculty will clap for me. That kind of mindset. Come on, I want the last row to clap for this. Thank you. Well begun is half done. What is important for you is to choose a good institution. What will you look for in an institution? You will look for good infrastructure, good value for money, peace of mind, good environment to study. Your parents will need to have confidence that you are studying in a good place, good faculty, good placements, life without arrears. Last, I cannot guarantee, but for all the previous points that I said, it all boils down to choosing a good college. You have chosen a good college where there are companies coming year after year for placements, 100% admission, 100% placements. That tells a story. You know 100% better because in 12th standard, your parents, your teachers, your school, everybody would have told you 100% pass, 100% in mathematics, whatnot. I know you know the pressure of 100%, but all that I'm telling you is when there is an institution which scores 100% in what it offers, you can be assured that you are in a good place to study for the next 4 years. You will get good friends. You will get good, nice machans to hang out with, no problem. You will also get good opportunity to learn, grow, and become a better individual. So you have taken a good institution as a choice, make the best use out of it. It doesn't matter, right? I'll tell you, choosing the right team matters a lot. Let's go to Tala. Let's go to Dhoni, right? Tappilla, more for Tala. Tala is successful because Tala is in CSK. Any other team would not have handled Tala better. So even if you have very good talent like Dhoni, you still need a CSK to be successful. This is your CSK, RIT. Keep that in mind. Okay, we spoke about Tala. How many Tala fans in the house? Hey, you guys are being very decent, right? I thought you will say, woo! How many Tala fans? Adi, that's better. Come on, I want 5 volunteers to stand up. 5 volunteers to stand up. I will not ask tough questions, no viva, no practical marks. Very easy, that's all. No kalachifying. I need 5 volunteers. 5 people. This is the problem. When we ask questions, building strong, basement weak. 5 people, that's all. Tala variants in the house. 5 people. Okay, good. 1 white shirt. Super da. 2. 3. What? All white shirts coming? 4. Wonderful. 1 more. Okay, good. That's okay, da. You can stand. Buy 5, get 1 free. It's okay. No problem. Okay, we'll start here. Why do you like Tala? You need a mic?
No.
Tell me.
He's so cool, he handles everything.
He's so cool, he handles everything cool. Okay, very good. Yes, my dear. Because of his thinking mind. Okay, very good. Yes. Hey, Nidamba, yourself. You can use this technology somewhere else. I'll tell you why. In 12th standard, when you were sitting in the class, especially in the last row, you would have happily played book cricket. Your mathematics teacher might have noticed you. She will take 1 chalk piece, thinking it is BrahMos missile, and try to take a aim at you. Okay? You will say, you will go under the table. The missile will go and hit the wall. You will say, ma'am, better luck next time. After that, what you will say? The teacher, what will the teacher do? Come here. Ma'am? Me, ma'am? That innocence is over in 12th standard. So don't look back, okay? Why do you like Dhoni?
Tala is Tala.
Tala is Tala, that's all. Tala is an emotion, that's all. Beautiful. What about you? That's okay, da, you can shout.
Best captain I ever seen.
Best captain you have ever seen. Okay, wonderful.
He handles everything with a cool mind.
He handles everything with a cool mind, yes. Somebody there stood up, right? Yes. Come on, make it fast. I have only 20 minutes. I have to play a T20.
Greatest player of all time.
Greatest player of all time. Okay, GOAT is Vijay. So GPAT is Dhoni, accepted. Okay. Okay, but good, bad, ugly is also good. Oh, no Ajit fans, all right, makes me easy.
Because of his attitude.
Because of his attitude, okay, wonderful. Thank you. Please be seated. You said cool, right? All of you gave some specific reasons why you love the person. Nobody told me we like him because he has won so many matches for India or so many matches for CSK. He has won so many man of the match awards. He has taken so many catches. He has made so many stumpings. He scored so many runs.
Sir.
Enapa?
Sir, I love his calmness and his focus, sir.
என்னது காந்தி செத்துட்டாரா? டேய் இது ரொம்ப லேட் ரியாக்ஷன் பா. Hello, where are you? Mic testing?
Sir, mic late கொடுத்தாங்க sir.
Okay, right. Blame it on organizer. It's okay, Dakanna. Why do you like them?
Sir, I like his calmness and his focus, sir, and he is always in a positive attitude, sir.
Positive attitude and calmness. Okay, thank you. I really appreciate your enthusiasm to answer. Even though I started speaking, You still took the opportunity and spoke. I really want to appreciate. I'm not able to see you because a pillar is hiding. Can you? Where are you, my dear? What's your name, darling?
Yes, Madan Kumar, sir.
Madan Kumar. God bless you. Wonderful. I really appreciate that attitude. You carry a great attitude. Wonderful. That's
you,
how
sir.
it is. Now, Madan will be very happy. First week in Rajalakshmi Institute of Technology. Now I've impressed all the girls. Chief guest has called my name. Nee nadathu, Raja. Nee nadathu. Okay, good. Wonderful. All of you gave one particular attribute. Nobody spoke about statistics. Nobody spoke about how many runs he has scored or how many catches he has taken or how many matches he has won. In short, he said Tala is Tala. Dhoni is an emotion. You emotionally get connected with somebody because you like that person's character, not capability. Remember one thing, character in life is always greater than capability. You are coming into this college as boy, girl. In 4 years, you will go as a man, as a woman. That change will be evident in you. And the 4 years, if this college has to chisel you, mold you, blossom you into a great person for the future, you have a responsibility to behave accordingly. We are talking of India is the land of opportunities today. Startups. So many companies are coming and opening their offices here. Nobody wants to go to America. They say India has so many job opportunities. We want to settle down. We want to create great life here. You can build your career here. Next 40 years, India will rule. Because India will have the maximum number of youngsters in the world. Where there are youngsters, there will be opportunities. You don't want to take somebody who's beyond 60 to come and do a work, right? Youngsters are the ones where opportunities come. You are all in the right time, in the golden age of this country. The only thing that we want is, I want you to be a successful Nikhil Kamath, a founder of Zerodha, a successful Deepinder Goyal, a founder of Zomato, right? A successful Kiran Mazumdar Shah, the founder of Biocon. I don't want you to become a Vijay Mallya or a Nirav Modi. So what it tells you, friends, is there are opportunities. Character helps you clinch those opportunities. Today, I think it was Principal Nanagaran. He said, today you will be an engineer, tomorrow you will become a manager, and then you will become the head. You will grow. You will realize that people will work for you. People will like you because Tala is Tala. You are you. Character plays a very important role in your career. He said attitude, positiveness, calmness, everything is there. When you come for campus placements, your capability doesn't matter to me. Your attitude matters. It doesn't matter whether you are like 3 Idiots or Nanban movie trying to mug up everything and sit in the first row. That's not what I will look for. Marks are important, but your manners are equally important. Capability is important, but your character is equally important. Right? Your professional skills are important. Your personality is equally important. So please remember that. I just want to tell you one thumb rule. It's okay to freak out with friends. It's okay to do whatever you want to do. Remember one thing. When I am behaving in a certain way, will I behave in the same way in front of my parents? If the answer is no, your conscience gives you a clear guidance, let me not do it. Right? Somebody says, no, I want to use bad words, I want to come in a certain stylish manner. Will you do that in front of your mother? Forget even father. Will you do that in front of your mother? Mother is the most precious. Right? If your answer is no, don't do it. Very simple. Manasachi, conscience comes from how we behave in front of our parents. That's where they say, well brought up. Which family is he coming from? Which college is he coming from? You have a responsibility to uphold the name of the college. Today you have joined this college because 16 batches before you have created a name for the college. Your responsibility is not to enjoy it, but to maintain it. Right? I know it is getting a little serious, but all that I want to tell you is, remember, right? CSK has won the Fair Play Award for the maximum number of times in the history of IPL under Dhoni's captaincy. How many of you know this? Dhoni always tells, Winning is not important. To me, that fair play award, when you say fair play, no scolding, no sledging, no abusing. Vandama, coola play panama, ponama, yedukku thittikittu, sanda pottukittu, right? Even Virat Kohli gets calm under Dhoni's leadership. That is the power of Dhoni. I want each one of you to be a Dhoni of your own life. Can I take that as a promise? Enna bussuna eduthu, yes or no? Yes? Brilliant. So remember, character is greater than capability. You have a responsibility of having good character and becoming a good successful person. If wealth is lost, nothing is lost. If health is lost, something is lost. If character is lost, everything is lost. People work for people. You like a teacher because you like the character of the teacher. You like a certain faculty. You like some friends because you like that friend's character. You always tend to go towards somebody whom you like. You like them because they are good. You like Vijay Sethupathi because he's a very simple guy. Right? You like Vijay because he's a very good character guy, gives all cutie stories and always thinks good and encourages you to be positive. If you want to be successful, surround yourself with positive people, think positive, and have only positive results in your life. So character is one thing I wanted to tell you. Story number 2. What was yesterday is not today. What is today will not be there tomorrow. Simple. In 5 years' time, my prediction is television will be dead. Nobody will buy TV. You know why? YouTube Shorts, Insta Reels. Our content has changed. Every channel which is coming through Tata Sky or Airtel DTH or whatever today has a YouTube channel. They know very clearly that content is consumed sitting at home. 30, 40 years back, there used to be one TV in the entire street. People used to come to that person's house to watch cricket or watch that movie, or if I have to say, Oliyum, once in a week. I'm talking about 80s. I am 70s, 80s kid, might be a little old fashioned. Please adjust. Okay? Then what happened? That big dabba became flat dabba. The TV inventor went to the gym and said, I have reduced my topai, so TV also will reduce. So it became flat screen TVs. After flat screen TVs, you are talking of projectors and whatnot, right? Today, they are saying you can have augmented reality, virtual reality, you can wear some nice lens and then watch the TV wherever you want to. But the truth of the matter is, you are watching TV on the phone. It's not TV, it's content, entertainment content that you are watching on the phone. It is not just entertainment. During the corona period, your entire school classes were taken through your mobile phones. So the mobile phone has shrunk the world. 5 years from now, TV will not have existence at all. Anybody who doesn't understand Tamil here? One or two? Okay. I will tell this punch dialogue in Tamil. Neethikku irundhathu innikku illa, innikku irundhathu naalaikku illa, eduvume nirandaram illa. Gachacha. The point is very simple. Who brought this change? Who brought this change? It is an engineer who brings the change. It is an engineer who brings the change. As long as there is a problem in the society, as long as there is a need for mankind, engineers will always have job opportunities. So an engineer can never go irrelevant in the scheme of things. Right? I'll give you a better example. 25 years back, you had a cell phone, you can only make calls and send SMS. Then you could listen to music, you had FM, you had color mobile phones, then you could send MMS, then you had the concept of accessing internet, email, then WhatsApp came, then social media came. Today, everything is contained in a single phone. Right? From a normal phone, we have gone to a smartphone, and today we are talking of wearables. You're talking of wearables. What you can wear, and can I see the message on my palm? By wearing a glass, can I project the message on the palm? I don't have to carry anything. If you go to the airport, you will know, those days you had to carry a ticket. Today there is a concept called Digi Yatra. You just have to show your face at the airport entrance. Right? Due to machine learning analytics, it captures your face. It says, oh, it matches with the Aadhaar photo. You are allowed inside. You can go and board the flight. Technology is improving. So, it is constant endeavor of mankind to keep improving your standard of living, to improve, to make this a better world. So change is the only constant thing, right? As long as there is change, you have the opportunity to be an engineer to make an impact. So what is it that you need to do? You need to be curious, right? There is a company called, in the UK, there is a company called What If? What If? It's an innovation company. What is the service they offer? They offer innovation, right? If there is a problem, they will come and ask, what if? And they will get answers to it and then give very creative solutions. I'll give you examples to make you understand. All of you watch movies? All of you watch movies. What if a common man becomes a CM for one day? What movie are we talking about? Mudalvan. What if a man-created machine gets emotions and competes with man? See, you have the answer. You told Mudalvan, you told Indiran. Mudalvan released in 1999. You may not even have been born. Indiran released when you were probably in 3rd standard or 4th standard. You remember this. This is the impact. When you question what if, you get a different story that you can tell the world, right? It's not the normal love story, hero-heroine dance, 40 people dance in the background. No, you're talking of something, oh wow, this is a new concept, right? So, what if? Always be curious. What are we doing? The world will always tell you what are we doing. We are studying for 12th standard. How are we doing? We are by studying, by getting up at 5 o'clock. Mother will put the alarm, give you coffee, make you go to tuition, make you attend cycle test, bus test, car test, all sorts of Lottu Lusugu test. And then by the time you finish 12th standard, you'll be dead tired. What are you doing? 12th standard. How are you doing? By preparing 4 hours a day. These 2 questions are not important to you at all. The single question that you must ask is, why are you doing something? Why does Dhoni have to come next year and play IPL for CSK? There is only one purpose. For his fans, that's all. For his fans, right? So, as long as you know why you are doing something, you don't need a career counselor, you don't need somebody to tell you, you don't need the pakathu veetu auntie to tell you whether you should take computer science or AIDS. You are in control of your life. Okay? So be curious, always question what if. That will enhance your creativity. Okay. I'll give you one last thing, and I'm going to give you. Let's say, what's your name, Kanna? Yes, yourself. Kirtana. Okay, and what's your name? Sorry? Srilekha. And yourself? Spandana. Kirtana, Srilekha, and Spandana. Okay. Now, I'm giving you 20 rupees each. Okay. I tell you, go and buy 2 Dairy Milk chocolates. One chocolate is 10 rupees. So for 20 rupees, you get 2 chocolates. Right. You go to the store. Anne, 2 Dairy Milk kudunga. Okay. What happens? You understand Tamil? Your name sounds like a Telugu name. Ekkadanchi vacharu meeru? Andhra telusuma? Andhralo ekkada? Okay. That's all Telugu I know. Okay. Right. So what happens is, you go to a store, you ask the person for 2 Dairy Milk and you give 20 rupees. Suddenly you find a poster. Summer offer. Buy 2, get 1 free. Got it? Now what will you do? What will you do? Yeah, I am very fit, yeah. I am going to the gym, yeah. No, I don't take junk food. You keep the 1 free. I'll take only 2, 20 rupees. Very honest customer. Yes? Yes or no? Yes or no? Hey, yes or no, Abba? No, okay. So what will you do? Give me the 3rd one for free. You will not leave it for free. Forget at least chocolate. Let us go to the soap matter. You are asked to buy 2 soaps. Hammam soap. Hammam soap because it is family soap. Okay. No Lux, no Lifebuoy, nothing. We'll go to Hammam. You go and ask, 1 soap is 10 rupees. You are asking, give me 2 soaps. There is an offer which says, buy 2 soaps. Get 1 soap dabba free. You already have 4 soap dabba at home. What will you do? OC, why leave it? Give it, come on. Yes or no? Yes? That's all. What about you, Srilekha? You will take the soap dabba. Okay, what will you do? You will also take it. Very sincere girls. You know what boys will do? Boys will buy 4 such soap dabbas, sell it to all the aunties in the colony and make money out of it. Thank you. Please be seated. Please be seated. Okay, so for a 20 rupee product, you want to see what extra you can give for the same money you spend. Correct? Okay. 4 years later, when you are sitting for campus placements in this college, I am coming to this. By the way, I recruit from this college. I am a recruiter, right? My company, your seniors and super seniors are working in my company. They're doing a brilliant job, which is why I come year after year to this college. You can clap, nothing wrong. My association with Rajalakshmi is like wherever you go, our network follows. So whichever company you go, I ensure I come to Rajalakshmi for placements. So the reason I'm telling you is, tomorrow, if you are sitting, all the three of you are sitting for campus placements, I am coming and give you 12 lakhs of salary per annum, which is 1 lakh per month. Pedda dabba, Spandana garu. Manchiga unda, pedda dabba, 1 lakh per month, 12 lakhs per annum. Kirtana has a CGPA of 9 out of 10. Srilekha has CGPA of 9 out of 10 plus a certification in machine learning. Spandana has a CGPA of 9 plus a certification in machine learning plus good communication. Out of the 3, whom will I select? Spandana, very clear? Simple logic. Next time, when you are sitting for a job opportunity, or when you are sitting in a company for promotion, or when you try to be the best in your class, remember, the world will not take what you can give normally. What extra you can give for the same level is what the world will always look at. Today you look at cinema, I'll give you an example. How many of you know Dhanush? You know Dhanush as an actor? I know Dhanush as an actor, producer, singer, poet, Golden Sparrow, Ninjala Arrow, right? Dance. So, direction, yes, Ryan, correct, direction, yes. Dhanush fan bola irukku, okay. So, what is happening is, you no longer can carry one identity. Dhoni, you like because he bats well, he also keeps well, and he also is a good captain. Till the time he was in the Indian team, nobody could come. Even DK, Dinesh Karthik, namma ooru paiyan. Dinesh Karthik is a very good player. Could not stabilize because Dhoni ensured that he was good in captaincy, good in batting, and good in wicket keeping. So friends, life is not all about what you give. Life is all about what extra you can give. Little more. The best example is your mother. She is the best recruiter. Goes to the vegetable shop. If you buy kaigari, you get kotamali free. No. Give me some more kotamali. You buy vegetables, you get coriander free. You ask for a little more. So the world will always look at what more you can give for the same money that is spent on you. Therefore, you have a responsibility to give more value. Without reason, if an auto driver is asking, above meter, give me 20 rupees, you will get angry or not? But if he is able to drive you fast and reach your destination time, ma'am, good performance, give me an incentive, 20 rupees more, you will happily give. Right? That's how life is. Be curious, have a good character, and always try to give extra. I have given you 3 points today. I don't want to give you advice, friends, right? I'm certainly not young enough for you to call me Anna. I'm not old enough for you to call me Boomer Uncle. I hope I've given you some kind of learning. If you enjoyed my session, give me a round of applause. Okay, good. I have not finished. I'm giving you something extra now. I have not finished. Mata, Pita, Guru, Devam. Yesterday it was Google, today it is ChatGPT, tomorrow we don't know what it is. Wherever you go, how much ever high you go, your teachers struggle and ensure they are your well-wishers through your 4 years. Always look at your teachers as the first friend in the campus. As the first friend in the campus, I'll give you a small cutie story. When I was an engineering student, I did triple E. Those days were pretty tough. And when I did my engineering, you know, I come from a typical middle class, conservative, orthodox family, right? So in the morning, you have to pray in the puja room for 1 minute and then go have vibhuti and go. Typical padam, okay? So in those days, when we used to do that, in school it was all fine. I scored some 94, 96 percentage, got admitted into the top 5 engineering colleges in Tamil Nadu at that point of time. Life was very good in first year. First year you are like this. That Amavasai, Satyaraj, no? Like this. Very humble. You call everybody sir. But the moment you get into second year, that Vadivel says, no, after that incident, I got the power to face everything, no? So when you come into the second year, you suddenly get that feel that, hey, I am second year, but I am senior. Slowly, the behavior changes. Because you are familiar with the environment, you are friendly with teachers, you know which teacher teaches well, which teacher doesn't teach well. You have your group, your friends who will start giving you all kinds of motivation to behave in a certain way. So when you go to colleges in the second year, the respect for the teacher or for the subject reduces a bit. When I was a student, I fell into this trap. In my third semester, I started getting a little arrogant. I'm being very honest, okay? I'm being very honest. I got a little arrogant. You know what was the effect? You know what was the effect? A for enna, sir? A for? A for apple, sorry. Yes, sir, neenga arrear irukkinga. A for apple. But what happened was A for arrear. I've never failed in my life. In the third semester, I met my first failure. Third semester, fail. Fourth semester, fail. Fifth semester, fail. By now, college said, Satyama, you can't sit for campus placement. Gone. I was not bothered. But one day I was sitting very gloomily at home. My father said, hey, enada aachu? I am not performing to my potential. What happened? I think you are, I was giving a lot of reasons. Okay, pa. How is your college, friends? What about teachers? What about your digital electronics teacher? Oh, and the Gundu professor, oh, leave it. Hey, what did you just say? It's okay, leave it, just like that. And then, another professor, I gave one more name. My father was shocked. Hey, Nada, when did you start giving all these names and this thing to these people? I said, that's how the culture is. My father said, I think you're doing a mistake. You come from this family. Your grandfather has been a headmaster. Your great-grandfather was a teacher. How? Your Periyappa is a teacher. We come from a family of teachers. How can we disrespect teachers? I said, Appa, I don't know whether you are saying is right or wrong. For your word, I will follow. I will not disrespect my teachers for one semester. The only good thing I did as an engineering student was follow the promise I gave to my father. One semester, I stopped all that bad behavior of teasing, pulling the leg of faculty members, writing on the toilet walls or whatever. The next semester, I cleared all my papers, guys. Everything done. The moral of the story is, they are called Guru for a reason. Mata, Pita, Guru, Devam, they are called so for a reason. We might think today everything is fine. You might go and get wonderful salary, you might go to US, you could go to UK, you will travel the world, you'll get a nice lifestyle. They are where they are. Year after year preparing students like you, see them succeed. Their only motivation is not money to see success. In your success lies their happiness. Therefore, what I have done till today, it is 24 years since I passed out of my engineering college. Till today, I have continued giving respect to teachers, right? Whenever I sit in a college, whether it is a chief guest or as a lecturer or whatever, I never put my leg on leg in front of a teacher. That's a habit that I maintain till today. That comes because of a deep-rooted respect for people. Respect your teachers. A nation which respects its teachers will have a great society for the future. My only message is, they do a lot of hard work. They have a lot more tension than you, right? Your mother would have carried you for 10 months and brought you to the world. Your placement officer, irrespective of whether you have 10 arrears or not, carries your expectation, hope, and tries to get you a job. How many people in this world run for your success? Your parents, your brothers, sisters, your teachers. Respect teachers, Have a great life ahead. That's the message I want to give you. Maybe I am sounding a little serious, but if there is one advice that I have to give you, this is it, friends. You have a great opportunity to create culture, right? It is not just about Raja Lakshmi, it is about Guna Lakshmi. Where there is character, success will come to you. When you are a nice guy, nobody will offend you. Opportunities will come looking for you, right? On that note, enjoy everything that you do. 4 years you will never get back, guys. If you go to the US to do your MS, life will be different. Here it's different. You want to go to movie, do it. You want to kind of bunk class once in a while, no problem, go for it. But remember, if there are 24 hours in a day, 20 hours you enjoy, no problem. It's your life. But that 1 hour of study that you need to do every day, don't leave it. Because a century is not achieved with a 6. Like Ravi Shastri says, Dhoni finishes off in style. A century is constructed by running, run after run. It's the 1s and 2s that matter, not the 6s and the 4s. That will create a century for you guys. Life is about doing everything. Life is doing about that one thing which defines your purpose, one day, every day, and every single day to be successful. I want to congratulate your parents for carrying your dreams, hopes, aspirations, and supporting you like a rock of strength in your respective homes. I know you're all the representation of their dreams and aspirations. This college will not let them down. I want to thank them. I want to congratulate them for choosing this institution. I want to wish them all the best because they have a lot of hopes. In your success is their happiness. Let us create a great world. Let us create a healthy family at home. And let us continue to hold a world-class institution called RIT. One last message I want to give you is, today you are a Chennai boy or a Chennai girl studying in RIT. When you pass out after 4 years, you come as a global engineer. The opportunities that you will compete for will be at a global level, not at a local level. Remember that. Opportunities are there. Make use. Good institution, good faculty. You have scored well, which is why you are in this institution. Everything is going for you. It's a batting wicket. Score 600 runs, double centuries, and win the game for yourself in the field called life, rather than saying 8 wickets for 40 runs. All the very best, guys. God bless all of you. All the very best faculty members, HODs, the leadership team at RIT. May the entire cosmic force be with all of you. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu dharmo rakshati rakshita. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Thank you, sir, for your enthralling, friendly, and powerful speech, highlighting about the philosophy of life in a simple style for the success in their life, and enhancing more on their ethics, etiquettes, and transformation that is expected in this competitive world. To make this occasion more happier, I would be glad to request our beloved chairperson, Dr. Mrs. Tangam Meghanathan, to felicitate our chief guest by presenting a memento and offering a bouquet as a token of respect. Your presence as director inspires us to embrace challenges and cultivate a culture of success. With your vision and dedication, we look forward to reaching new heights together in education. I consider it a great honor to welcome our director, Dr. R. Sundar, to propose vote of thanks.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. It's indeed my pleasure to propose the vote of thanks. I think we are very deeply indebted to our chief guest here for inspiring all of you, and more importantly, to impart life lessons. I think what he has said is something that you have to dwell upon, and I think he has given so many nuggets. In fact, he has given his own experience as well, which will, I think, drive you forward to do the best in yourself. Of course, I would also thank our chairperson for telling us about what is important when you go through in the institution. Our director for ensuring that you know and understand foundations are important and ensure that you build it up the right way as you go through the programs here. Our principal, of course, highlighted what you need to do, how you can progress, and what is in store for you in the future. So all of these people have given you a lot of input for you to think through. And more importantly, I think it's very important for all of you to understand what you're here for. And I think our speakers also mentioned that. Namely, do ensure that you understand what you are here for and put in all the best that you can. In fact, I usually tell this one point. Today's world is considered a very competitive world. Okay, but I want you to understand this aspect which came through in many different forms, even what the speakers talked about. Namely, your own competition is yourself. You have to see how to improve upon yourself. Don't worry about whether you are better than your friend. Try to see that you put the best possible that you can. Then I am sure you will succeed. Another thing is, which again our chief guest did highlight, it's more important, it's not just the information that you absorb that's important, it's whether you're able to use that effectively. Communication skills, soft skills as we call it, they are also extremely important, and moving forward, I think that is something that you should pick up if you don't have enough of it. I've seen some of you come out and stand up when the speaker requested and say a few words. I congratulate all of you. I think all of you should be in a position. In fact, I wanted to see a lot more hands stand up. Meaning you should get that confidence and try to see you build that up also as you go through the program here. Yes, life in the college is enjoyable and you are at the right age for you to enjoy as well. But understand your responsibilities, perform well. I am sure all of you will shine well. More importantly, I'd like to thank all of you and your parents for reposing faith in this institution, and we hope you will do a lot better as you move forward, not only in this institution, more so in your life as well. Thank you. Best wishes.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable insights. Now we have come to the end of the occasion. I thank all the dignitaries for gracing this occasion. We wish you all success. Let's conclude the event with the national anthem.
अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Thank you. Students, you are supposed to stay back. Remain standing. Remain standing. Thank you all. May you please be seated. Good morning to one and all present here. Today, 20th September 2024, we welcome you all to the 17th Initiation Day of Rajalakshmi Institute of Technology. Today is not just another day, it's a new opportunity, a new chance, a new beginning. Congratulations on embarking on this exciting new chapter of your life. May your initiation day of college be filled with inspiration and the courage to chase your dreams. Wishing you a day filled with excitement, new friendship, and the discovery of your true potential. Embrace the lessons, embrace the connections, and let your individuality shine brightly. My special best wishes for the freshers present here for your bright and prosperous future. A heartiest welcome to the 2024 to 2028 batch. Before anything else, let us pause to seek the blessings of the Almighty that our hearts may be filled with wisdom, our minds with clarity, and our spirits with unity. Let's begin our initiation day with a college prayer song.
वन्देऽहं शारदां विशारदां ज्ञानदां वरदां वन्देऽहं शारदां विशारदां ज्ञानदां वरदां वन्देऽहं शारदां विशारदां ज्ञानदां वरदां वन्देऽहं शारदा सुखस्वच्छस्वरूपिणीं स्वच्छहृदयनिवासिनीं सुखस्वच्छस्वरूपिणीं स्वच्छहृदयनिवासिनीं स्वप्रकाशरूपिणीं 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 वन्देऽहं शारदां विशारदां ज्ञानदां वरदां वन्देऽहं शारदां विशारदां ज्ञानदां वरदां वन्देऽहं शारदां
Thank you. It gives me an immense pleasure to invite our chief guest, Mr. Narayanan Sundaresan, Vice President, Digital Engineering Service Line and Head of App Modernization to Cloud, Delivery and Technology. Our Principal, Dr. N. Balaji, our Director, Dr. R. Sundar, our College Advisor, Dr. C. R. Muthakrishnan, all the heads of the departments, all faculty members and the students. On behalf of our college, Rajalakshmi Institute of Technology, we are delighted to offer a gracious welcome to all of you present here. A dedicated person who can make a big impact even with just a small action or few words. Someone who makes a difference in the lives of others. Now, I request our principal, Dr. N. Balaji, to deliver the welcome address.
So, good afternoon. Good afternoon. I hear only the girl students responding. Guys, are you there? Good afternoon. Okay. So it's my immense pleasure in welcoming you all to the campus of RIT. I can promise you that this will be a happening campus. You'll have a happening journey of your college life. And I personally feel we should enjoy the process and we should enjoy the journey towards the destination more than enjoying reaching the destination. So most of the time in our life, we become destination addict, and we always try to enjoy, or we always think that the happiness lies in the destination, or we become, that's what I again term, destination addict. For say, joining a college seems to be a destination at your school days. Joining a company becomes a destination once you join the college. So what I try to say here is, yes, destination will give us a happiness, but even the journey towards the destination is most important than reaching the destination. So what I mean to say here is, enjoy your college days. These are all the time which you will never get in your lifetime. Once you get into the full swing of your life, you'll have a lot of chit chats, you'll have a lot of interactions, you'll get new friendships, you'll get new relationships, you'll get to know the different part of your life, different shades of you which was hidden in you. So this is an opportunity which you have to enjoy, embrace with both hands, and try to live the life of college which you can never get after in your lifetime. With a small note, RIT is an engineering college affiliated to Anna University, and we are an autonomous college. We rank among 150 to 200 in NIRF, the National Institute of Ranking Framework. We are a NAC A++ institute, and we have got very good, all our eligible departments have been accredited by NBA, and we have got qualified faculty members. Good. I think you would have all experienced how your seniors handholded you during your orientation program. Am I right? Do you agree? They were the one who took care of your campus tours. They were the one who handholded your registration process. They were the one who took you to your lunch and classrooms and so on. So that itself stands as a witness how our students have been motivated and how our students have become, how they have become proficient in their life skills. Rather than education, rather than skills and other academia part, they also learn a lot of life skills during their college days. And we have a vibrant club. Around 17 to 18 clubs are operating very actively at RIT. And I could also say you have more than 15 centers, future tech centers, where you can fine-tune and you can extend your co-curricular knowledge. To name few, we have future tech centers in the verticals of generative AI, blockchain, cyber security, Apple technologies, AR, VR, and many more. So my humble request is, make use of the fullest capabilities of the campus, convert or change yourself into a professional once you get out of this college. So I wish you all a happy stay and a happy learning. Thank you. Thank you once again for choosing RIT, and my heartiest welcome to you all for the campus. And most importantly, I welcome all, the delegates on the dais and off the dais. Thank you again.
Thank you, sir, for that inspiring welcome note. The role of a leader is not to have all the answers, but to create an environment where people can thrive. Now, I request our college advisor, Dr. C.R. Muthukrishnan, to give a special address.
Hello. 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 Thank you, thank you. Respected Chief Guest, Mr. Narayanan Sundaresan, our Principal, Dr. Balaji, Director, Dr. Sundar, esteemed faculty of RIT, and my dear students. You all want to be very successful in life, no? Yes? All of you want to be successful or not? Yes or no? Very good. So how do you achieve this success? Well, you have chosen to join a professional course at a good institution, Rajalakshmi Institute of Technology. You'll spend the next 4 years here, and at the end of that you will have a degree, which is a passport. Degree will help you, but it will not be sufficient. Okay, degree will give you some openings, but you have to build upon it. So the profession that, or the job to start with, and later a profession, a career that you are looking for, will be very different from what you think of it today. It's a changing world. You will graduate in 2028. You're about 16 now, 16, 17. You'll be 21 at that time. And then following 25, 30 years, there'll be a lot of changes. Both economically, in terms of economics, in terms of society, in terms of technology, and so on. So you will be part of this change, and this change is an opportunity. I'm very sure and confident that some of you, many of you, will distinguish yourself over this period of 20, 30 years after you graduate from RIT and go into different walks of life. You have the choice of doing many things later. You could become a technologist, you could become an entrepreneur, you could become a manager, you could become a politician. I know of engineers who have become doctors later, and so on. So you have a wide range of opportunities and choice for you. But the foundation is built here. This 4 years of experience is when you build the foundation. The foundation is not so much in terms of the details of what you learn, but how well you learn it, so that you develop the ability to become a self-learner. Learning should be a pursuit for one's entire life. Cannot start and stop with it started with you in school, and it continues now in the institution in terms of a professional degree program, but it cannot stop there. So how do you make use of these four years of experience in the best possible manner? Well, you need to have a very balanced approach to what you do, curricular, extracurricular and co-curricular activities. There are plenty of opportunities. Curriculum is important, curricular requirements you have to meet, and that's what gets you the degree, which is the main purpose. But as I said earlier, that's necessary but not sufficient. You need to go beyond that. There are many other co-curricular activities. There are plenty of laboratories and centers that have been set up in this institution, especially to help you get into new areas beyond the curriculum or supplement to the curriculum in terms of project activities and so on. And there are also opportunities to develop your soft skills and your extracurricular interests. So pursue all those interests to the fullest extent by managing your time efficiently. Keep a strong focus on what you do. Time is a God-given resource to every one of us. Nobody is given more, nobody is given less. We all have it in equal measure. But it is what you do with your time, how you plan it, how you keep your focus and concentration, and how you balance it is what makes you. So I think you have to learn these techniques. You are your time has been managed by others for you till now, right? In school and so on. You were guided more closely. Now you are an adolescent, you are going to become full-fledged citizens or adults in a few years' time. And you have more freedom now to choose what you do with your time. And I think you must use it very judiciously. That's very important. Learn as much as possible. Have a long-lasting, everlasting curiosity to learn. Curiosity is the greatest driver for you to learn new things, acquire knowledge. Not merely acquire knowledge, but use that knowledge to develop some competence in you. Competence is what is valued in the outside world, where you apply your knowledge to solve problems, to bring solutions, to remove pain points, to improve things and so on. And these matters of using technology, engineering to solve problems, improve solutions, remove pain points and so on, also should take into account the broader picture of culture and society. It is not merely technology alone, because, and in our country, particularly in the last couple of decades, we have witnessed a very substantial progress in terms of how technology is deployed for larger good. We have many exemplars, many outstanding examples of this in terms of the identity solutions based on Aadhaar and networking to facilitate Aadhaar-based network transfer. It's used in public distribution system, it is used in financial inclusion and so on. There is now talk of using technology-based census taking. Basically, citizens' information, relevant information to be collected and gathered and integrated for processed and integrated for planning purposes. As you know, all these things are undergoing a big change, and many of the solutions that we are doing are having a population scale impact, which is the largest in terms in the entire world in terms of what we do in our country. There are examples for capturing technology-based solutions for example, for small and medium enterprises. So the mantra here is innovation. You not only learn and acquire, but you also need to bring in innovation. Innovation requires thinking, different types of thinking, critical thinking, problem-solving thinking, lateral thinking, out-of-the-box thinking, and so on. You may be wondering what all this thinking is about. Thinking is about converting, first of all, having the curiosity to acquire knowledge, relevant knowledge, and side by side, not afterwards but parallelly along with it, apply that knowledge to develop some competence in terms of practical solutions and so on, and later take it deeper in terms of innovation and new solutions and so on. So you're at a stage of life where, as a country, we are poised to provide the greatest opportunities. If I have to choose to live in a period at your age, this is a period I will choose. So I think you have to make the best use of these 4 years and take all the guidance that you need. Respect your parents who have brought you up to this stage, and the college will provide you all the facilities and the faculty support and so on, but they also have good industry connections and so on. So as I said, curricular, co-curricular, extracurricular, all these aspects you must develop so that you become a full-fledged, very capable person when you, in 2028, when you will be leaving the portals of this college. And much after that, when you become successful in your chosen careers and other ventures that you take up, remember your alma mater, be connected with the institution as an alumni. Wish you a great future. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Now I call upon our third year student Sam Vasan to introduce our chief guest.
It is my great honor to welcome Mr. Narayanan Sundaresan, an accomplished IT leader with an impressive 26 years of global experience in delivery, practice, service line, and competency management. Currently serving as the Vice President of Digital Engineering Service Line and Head of App Modernization to Cloud at Virtusa. Mr. Sundaresan oversees the transformation of digital engineering across the USA, EMEA, and APAC regions. In his leadership role, Mr. Sundaresan is responsible for managing large technology teams globally, driving application modernization and cloud transformation for major clients. His expertise as a trusted advisor in application migration and transformation is widely recognized, and he plays a pivotal role in shaping radical growth strategies and new go-to-market solutions for the industry. In addition to his remarkable contributions in technology, Mr. Sundaresan is a motivational speaker and an accomplished light music singer, showcasing his diverse talents beyond the corporate realm. His certifications including PMP, ITIL, CSM and SAFE speak to his dedication to excellence and continuous learning. So, without any further delay, let's put our hands together to welcome our guest of honor today, Mr. Narayanan Sundaresan, whose leadership, vision and multifaceted talents are sure to inspire and enlighten us today. Welcome, sir, and it's over to you now.
The advisor, the director, principal, head of the department, head of the department, faculty members, and to all the future bright minds, very good afternoon. Shari, a quick energizing session, okay? Put your hands. For the next 10 seconds, I should hear nothing other than clapping. So, your clap should be like this, right? 10 seconds. Go ahead. This way. Energy, there is no energy. You know what? By doing this, your brain gets activated, right? When you put your hands together, especially these fingers together, your brain gets activated, you get energized, this hall get energized, and this is also for you, it's like patting your back, for you people to have chosen the right college to give your careers. Principal sir talked about the NAC and NBA accreditation, right? So, Rajalakshmi Institute of Technology, in a very short span, if they have achieved this, it's all because of the credentials that they have built over years. And congrats, sir. And you are in safe hands. See, life is all about transformation, right? So, small kid, you would have gone to a play school. So when the first time when your parent took you to the play school, you did not know where you are going, right? I'm sure 99-100% of you would have been crying, right, when you went to the play school, because it's a new environment, new face. You did not know anybody other than your parents' face, etc., right? But you came over that. Then you started your kindergarten. Then you came to the primary school, right? So initially it's all fun, no education. Then it is little fun and education. Then it is education, little fun, right? You can see how in your career growth, things change. Life is always about some change, right? Now you have moved away from your school, and I'm sure most of you would have been dreaming about coming to the college. How many people have dreamt about living a college life? Lift your hands. No uniform, first thing, right? Everybody would have thought, Appa, when will I get rid of this uniform and wear the dress that I like the most? Yes or no? Yes? Be energetic, I'm getting bored otherwise. Yes? Correct, huh? Okay. So that is the first thing. Then college life, how many movies you would have seen, right? College life is very different. So I should get into the college life, right? So what next? After 4 years of education, right? What next? Then there will be a question. So life is constantly about transformation and nothing else. And as I said, you are in the right hands, you are in the safe hands as far as your education is concerned, because I know this college very well. We have a center of excellence that we have established here in this college in collaboration. Right, so I thought it will be good time to give you a few tips, some 4 to 5 tips for you to see how you can come up in your career. Number 1, first thing is try to get out of your comfort zone. What does it mean to you? I always make sure, or simple example, I have never traveled by government bus. Either my dad drops me or I have a chauffeur driven car, right? I come only in my car, etc., etc. You are in your comfort zone. So what next? There is something called a stretched zone, right? It's not a comfort zone, but there is a limit that I can stretch myself, correct? You are not going to lose anything, rather you are going to see how your life will transform if you get into the stretched zone. Example, I can do only this much is what you might probably be thinking. You might not even tried stretching yourself, right? Working late hours, stretching yourself for something or some purpose. You will not, sometimes you will not even, you are not explored your strength, what you can do. Try to touch upon those aspects where you can get out of the comfort zone and see what you can actually achieve, right? Get out of your boundaries. That's very, very important. Where all you get an opportunity to stretch from your comfort zone. I can only study, right? I don't have time to do with my extracurricular activities. Your principal talked about so many extracurricular activities, the labs, the gyms, or whatever be it, right? The library that the college has, just to see how you can parallelly bring in that kind of, if you might have a flavor, you might be a great table tennis player, you might be a great tennis player, you might be an athlete, right? Where you can get accolades just not for yourself but for the college. See how you can try to accomplish both. I know there are loads of work to do here in the college as a curriculum, but you should always see how to pursue your passion as well, right? So try to see how much you can stretch on both the sides. That's a stretching, right? That's getting out of the comfort. Second, at every stage of your life, you need somebody to finger hold you or hand hold you. Find a mentor who can curate your career, who can curate your education, who can curate your life, right? The way that you want to lead a life. It could be your father, it could be your mother, it could be your uncle, it could be some professors or HODs from here, the principal, anybody, or even outside an industrialist. But make sure you find a mentor for you to guide you, to handhold you, to tell you what is right and shape up your career. That's very, very important for each one of you. Even I have a mentor. After 25 years of experience, I still have a mentor. I have a go-to person. If I want some, see, human mind cannot be 360 degree all the time, right? Sometimes I'll be blindfolded towards something. Sometimes my area of thinking will be very narrow, right? Because I'm stressed, I cannot think beyond. So you go to somebody to get a different dimension of what you are thinking and then get a different view. Probably it might be a very small thing you could have thought of, but you will not be able to think at that point in time, right? So you look for a mentor who can help you and guide you. Number 3, while you got transformed from your school education to a college education, even at your +1, +2 level, I'm sure your class teacher would not taught you book end to end, right? They might not have taught you all the entire books end to end, right? There is a limit. They allow you to have the freedom. Today you have the internets. You have the go-to materials in the internet available. You can read anything that you want. There are videos people have posted, right? There are a lot of forums where you can learn. So your teacher brings in the attribute of learning by yourself to a certain extent, which means you need a self-initiative to learn by yourself. While you do that, you are stuck. Feel free to ask for help. Please feel free to ask for help. A simple example. I'll tell you where the problem arises. There will be a forum like this and somebody will have a doubt. The first thing that I will have is, should I raise my hands to say that I have a doubt, I don't understand this? Many people would have a reservation raising my hands. For the reason, there is a fear factor. If people will underestimate me, right? Or people will judge me, right? Because I don't even know this. If I don't know something, the answer is I don't know. Please don't have inhibitions to raise your hands and ask for help. If I am stuck, yes, I am stuck. I am unable to think beyond the point. I need help. Always please use people around you to use the faculties around you to please use the HODs around you to say, raise your hands, confidently ask for help. That will alone take you to miles. People refrain themselves from asking for help, right? Don't have any inhibitions. If I'm ignorant. No point, there is no, you don't need to think twice before asking for help. So please ask for help. Don't think about others. What will this fellow think about me? What will that person think about me? Please don't think of others. Think of yourself. Right? Ask for help. Number 4, please build a good relationship around you. The whole world is around relationship. Right? Good set of people around you. Sometimes you will be in the middle of the line. This side of it will be bad, this side of it will be good. So you will have to be the right judge to making sure a conscious decision to create the right people around you, to create the good relationship around you for your own benefit in terms of your growth here as well as in your career and your life. Very important. Last but not the least, be on a constant learning mode. I'll tell you a small story here. There was one successful person who went to a particular village, and another person who was struggling to come up in his career went to the person and asked him, what are you doing very differently that you are so successful in your career? Can you please teach me some nuances of what I should be doing, what I should be following to be successful in your life? Then this well-educated, successful person told, just give me some time. There was a big river there. He said, let me take bath and come back and tell you. So that person, the successful man, was aram se taking bath in the river. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, this person lost his patience. He said, how long should I wait in the banks of the river for me to know how you became successful? Can't you not teach the technique immediately? Then he said, come over, take bath together. Then he came over, come near me, I'll tell you how I became successful. The moment the other person came near this person in the river and he started taking bath, the successful man kept his hands on the other person who asked the question and pushed him inside the water. He pushed him so with a force and so powerfully that the other person was struggling to come out. He was not able to breathe. Right? And then after about a minute or so, then he took his hands off. Then the other person came out and asked, I just asked you a question of how to become successful and you were trying to kill me, right, by putting me inside the water. But this successful man asked him, when I pushed you forcibly inside the water, what was your mind telling you? How did you try to behave? So what was your first intuition? Then this guy said, the first thing that I wanted to do is to come out and breathe. So did you show all the characters that you wanted to come out and breathe? Yes, because he was trying to push this man, free himself from his hand and come out and breathe. Because for him at that moment, breathing was very, very important for him to live. He said, this is the secret of my success. Whenever I do anything, I feel that for me this is much more important than anything at that point in time. And I did everything that I wanted to achieve that. In your case, it was breathing. But in my case, every step that I do to become successful, I feel that I should do this, without which I will not take the next step. So you have this as a mantra in you and follow this, that at that moment for you breathing became very, very important for you to survive. And you were trying to push my hands, you were trying to come out of the water and breathe. That is the urge that you should have in every work that you should do so that you become successful. right? This is a wonderful story which I thought I'll just share with you for you to become successful and learning. In the next 4 years, by the time you graduate out, the technology would have gone through a rapid transformation. Today, it's a world of artificial intelligence, right? Growth. And maybe in about 4 or 5 years' time, it will be super intelligence, SIs that might come in, right? So keep sharpening your knife at every point of time in your journey. Try to see what are the advancements. In every field AI has entered. Healthcare, yes. Predictive healthcare. Insurance, yes. Engineering domain, yes. Robotics, yes. Process automation, yes. You take any field, today it is not existing. Automobile, yes. There is no field that exists without artificial intelligence. Even for us, it is generative AI as an IT information technology, right? Gen AI. We focus a lot of Gen AI. So keep your tab and your ears and eyes open to see what is the rapid change in technology that is happening today that would impact your chances of you getting into a corporate world or you yourself starting a company being an entrepreneur, right? Think of that and keep progressing. There are so many platforms for you to learn. There are so many platforms for you to go and get yourself certified. In fact, at zero cost also. Udemy is one of the platforms, right? There are so many platforms like that. You can go and share, you can go and read, and you can go and get yourself certified in the latest technology platforms that will help you learn much more than what your curriculum can teach. That will be allied, right? So future is going to be people plus AI and just not AI alone, right? So with that, 4 or 5 tips, I wish every one of you, first thing is kudos to your parents for helping you choose the right college for you to join here, and kudos to yourself for having that confidence, saying that yes, I want to get into this college. I'm sure this college will help me groom my career, will give me the right set of education that I need, and wishing each and every one of you a successful flying career and a great future ahead. Thanking you. Have a wonderful evening.
Thank you, sir, for your enthralling and motivational speech with anecdotes. To make this occasion more happier, I would be glad to request our Director, Dr. R. Sundar, to felicitate our chief guest by presenting a memento and offering a bouquet as a token of respect. A leader takes people where they want to go. A great leader takes people where they don't necessarily want to go, but ought to be. Now, I request our college director, Dr. R. Sundar, to propose vote of thanks.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to all of you. It is my pleasure to propose the vote of thanks for this on this occasion. We are in fact very deeply grateful for our chief guest, Mr. Narayanan, for taking his time off to be with us, and more importantly, to share his views on what is important for all of you people. He is from the industry, so he is basically telling you what you should do, what you should be, so that you can get into the industry and be successful in life. I think he shared some very useful, extremely useful points, which I think you should keep in mind as you progress through your program in this institution. Our principal has already highlighted various aspects of what the institution has to offer. So thank you, sir, for making clear to the students what avenues are available, how you can use the opportunities available in the institution to make yourself become better and improve yourself. Our advisor had a lot of insightful inputs into how you can be successful, what you should do, how foundations are very important, and how these foundations make it possible for you to become better and improve. Now, I should also thank all of you, all you students and your parents, for reposing faith in this institution and coming and joining this institution. In fact, our institution has a motto. We say, believe in the possibilities, meaning this world has a lot to offer and all of you can contribute to that. We as a humanity have come up to this point in society where a lot of work, in fact, in the earlier round of discussion it happened, much of what you see as happening as facilities, features, how we go through our life is because of what engineers have done to make it easy for all of us, and all we strive to do moving forward too is to make it a lot more comfortable for we as humans to live on this earth. And in fact that brings in a certain responsibilities as well. We realize that now. Much of engineering was focused on how to get a real low cost, optimal solution for certain problems that are happening. Over course of time, over the expansion that we have done on this earth now, we realize that much of what we have done, we should see, we also have to take care of other things. How do we conserve resources? How do we see to it that the environment is still good for our future generations? Of course, we are exploring possibilities to go outside of this earth as well, exploring space, exploring other planets and so on. That's a different story. But still, for us, our home is this earth, and how do we see to it that it can remain sustainable becomes an important consideration for all us engineers. Namely, whenever we build new solutions, we have to now think through, is it going to create more problems for the future? Because we do realize, in hindsight, that some of the engineering evolutions are also creating problems for us. Environmental pollution is one thing we keep harping on in the present day context. So we look for green solutions. Green usually implies sustainability. And so in that sense, as engineers, as budding engineers, all of you have to be aware of this. And as part of this career, ensure that you are able to assimilate all of this. You are being in the institution, yes, coming to a college environment, there's a lot of fun. But I want all of you to have this education also as fun. Okay, in fact, life becomes easier when you see things as being fun. And so try to see how to see this learning experience as something that makes you better. It opens up possibilities for you to do a lot more things as well. Engineering is one aspect. The other aspect is, more importantly, we have to work together, and we realize that in many walks of our life as well. We as a society, as a human society in this globe, have realized that we have to work together to make a lot of things happen the right way for us to be able to function well on this earth as a society. So we need to understand these responsibilities and work from that perspective as well. There is a lot to learn, and learning can be a lot of fun. So I hope all of you see it in that spirit, and wishing you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now we have come to the end of the session. I thank all the dignitaries for gracing this occasion. We wish you all success. Let's conclude the event with national anthem.
जनगणमन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Thank you all. May you please be seated. Good afternoon to one and all present here. Today, 20th September 2024, we welcome you all to the 17th Initiation Day of Rajalakshmi Institute of Technology. Congratulations on this significant milestone. Your first day of college is your initiation day of college is the first step towards turning your dreams into reality. Embrace the challenges, learn from every experience, and let your perseverance be your greatest asset. Wishing you a day filled with enthusiasm, curiosity, and a hunger for knowledge. Embrace the intellectual feast that awaits you, and let your thirst for learning lead you to places you have never imagined. My special best wishes for the freshers present here for your bright and prosperous future. A heartiest welcome for the 2024 to 2028 batch. Before anything else, let's begin our initiation day with our prayer song.
वन्देऽहं शारदां विशारदां ज्ञानदां वरदां वन्देऽहं शारदां विशारदां ज्ञानदां वरदां वन्देऽहं शारदां विशारदां ज्ञानदां वरदां वन्देऽहं सुखस्वच्छस्वरूपिणीं स्वच्छहृदयनिवासिनीं सुखस्वच्छस्वरूपिणीं स्वच्छहृदयनिवासिनीं स्वप्रकाशरूपिणीं 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 वन्देऽहं शारदां विशारदां ज्ञानदां वरदां वन्देऽहं शारदां विशारदां ज्ञानदां वरदां वन्देऽहं शारदां
Thank you. It gives me an immense pleasure to invite our chief guests, Mrs. Sivagami Lakshmi Narayanan and Mr. Kaushik Venkatesan, our college principal Dr. N. Balaji, our college advisor Dr. C.R. Muthukrishnan, our college director Dr. R. Sundar, the heads of the departments, all faculty members and our students. On behalf of our college, Rajalakshmi Institute of Technology, we are delighted to offer a gracious welcome to all of you present here. A principal is a guiding light, a compassionate leader who nurtures growth, inspires excellence, and cultivates a community of learning with unwavering dedication and care. Now, I request our principal, Dr. N. Balaji, to deliver the welcome address.
Good afternoon. Can you hear me? Good afternoon. Thank you. Had your lunch? Okay. So today you are fortunate enough to come out of class and spend time here. Okay. So I take immense pride in welcoming this session's chief guest, Mrs. Sivagami and Mr. Kaushik. They are none other than the pride alumni of RIT. They were once, I could feel what they may be going through, because I was standing in their close proximity and I was hearing the loud prayer song. So I could sense that they were also sitting on that side, and today I'm very happy to see them on the stage. And this says the story, right? So what should you become, or rather than saying you a bigger story of what should be your aim at the end of college, this sums up everything. This is the place where you should look for, and this is what you should keep as a goal, and you should progress in your life. I have been mentioning this throughout this orientation session. RIT is ranked among 150 to 200 in NIRF, and we are NAC accredited, one of the institute which has been accredited by A++ across India, and all our eligible departments are accredited by NBA. So this stands as a testimony that we deliver a quality education. Then, apart from your regular academics, you would have all witnessed when you were coming to college for your orientation session, you were all handled by your seniors. Am I right? Yes, the guys who were wearing t-shirts of different clubs, they were the one who were hand-holding you, they were the one who were guiding you, and if I'm right, they were the one who were explaining you about the campus, right? So that stands as a testimony, like what kind of environment we provide to our students. We focus on holistic education, which includes academia, curricular and extracurricular, right? When I say academia, you all know, you would have got your academic regulations, you would have started sinking into your academic routines. The curricular and extracurricular, if I want to be very precise, you have around 18 clubs operating in RIT. 2-3 of them have even won state level prizes, right? Today at 4 o'clock, the UA club students of RIT will be honored as the best club students by our Honorable Education Minister. Today 4 o'clock they will be receiving their prize. So clubs, 17-18 clubs are operating. When you talk about curricular, the previous batch, and even it has been the case for last 2 to 3 years, we have been winning the software edition of last year. We won the software edition of Hackathon. I think Madam is also sitting there. She was the mentor for the team, Neuronets. They won the first prize. And we have around more than 13 to 14 centers which caters to different departments. Okay, it starts from 3D modeling to blockchain, Apple technologies, your generative AI, and AR, VR, and soon we are planning to come up with different centers in the verticals of quantum, HPC, high performance computing, and semiconductor. So these are all different centers where you can enroll yourself, and I hope you would have heard, Dean Innovation would have addressed you. Please come forward, enroll yourself, and get enriched out of all these center activities, where I could proudly say that your seniors through this center activities, they have acquired 890 certifications last year alone. Very important notice, they have not spent a single penny to acquire all those 890 certifications. Those were available in the web, and as a faculty, as a faculties, we showed them where should they go and how should they pursue it, and 890 certificates have been completed by students who were actively participating in the center, right? So I would also request you to enroll in those centers, make use of the club activity, make use of the NSS, YRC sports. Okay, so college is it's a place where you fine-tune yourself into a different personality. Don't think that getting a degree alone is not objective of a college. Becoming a better human being, becoming a better man or a better woman is the objective of any college, and I hope we will provide you with all necessary facilities. We will equip you with all guidance, and it is at the end of the day, it's all up to you to make use of that. With this, I wish you all happy stay and happy learning. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for that motivating talk. Effective leadership is not about making speeches, of being liked. Leadership is defined by results and not attributes. Now, I request our college advisor, Dr. C.R. Muthukrishnan, to give a special address.
Thank you for those not loud enough claps. Dr. Balaji, Principal RIT, our two chief guests, Mrs. Sivakami Lakshmi Narayan and Mr. Kaushik Venkatesan, Dr. Sundar, esteemed faculty, and dear freshers as you are called now. I am very delighted, especially for this occasion, because we have two of our alumni gracing this occasion. I'm very thankful to them. One of them is also a committed time for teaching here as professor of practice, Mrs. Sivakami Lakshmi Narayan. The proof of the pudding is in eating, so you're seeing two of our alumni here right away. So you have arrived here after completing your higher secondary with the support of your parents and family, and you're here to get a degree in 4 years' time by 2028, which will be a passport and pave the way for a future, right? A professional opportunity and career, probably start with a job, entrepreneurship, change your walk of life and so on, many opportunities. And these opportunities are plenty because our country now is going through a transformation. It's been happening for the last 20 years, and more opportunities are opening up. We are also globally very respected, and especially with the new developments in geopolitics surrounding us, more opportunities are opening up in India. And many of these opportunities are driven by application of technology, engineering and technology for societal benefit as well as for making life better, making economic progress possible and so on. So the question you have to ask is, of course, you will do your work to earn the degree, which is why you're here. And the question you have to ask is, what should you do beyond this? What should you do more additionally so that you equip yourself? These 4 years will provide an experience for you, and our principal, Dr. Balaji, already mentioned many of the achievements that have happened by virtue of the facilities created here as well as by the performance of your senior students and alumni. So you have a benchmark which you must exceed. All right, they have performed well. Principal mentioned in his talk many of their achievements. He even mentioned number of certifications obtained and then some award to be received at 4 o'clock today and so on. So you guys have to prove much better than that, and you have a great opportunity. So what are some essentials that will make this possible for you? One is how you use your time. Time is the most precious commodity. You can't get it back again. And the 4 years that you have to focus on overall development, curricular, extracurricular, co-curricular, addition to the curriculum and so on. So which means you must engage yourself in more activities beyond the classroom and the laboratory and the curricular requirements. These developments or these focus areas that you will concentrate on will expand to include many things like communication skills, being able to express yourself, being able to give shape to your ideas and so on. And this you have to, if you need some kind of a broad framework within which you can pursue it, one is hunger for knowledge, thirst for knowledge, curiosity, so that you can dig deeper, go further in terms of knowledge. But knowledge by itself has to be translated into competence, which means you have to make use of that knowledge, apply it to bring products, to improve things, to give shape to your idea in terms of something concrete and so on. So you must follow this curiosity-driven acquisition of knowledge, developing into competence by doing things. Do or die is the mantra. The third one, of course, is excellence. You have to do all this with a certain focus on quality in excellence and finish. So if you have these three guiding dimensions to sort of drive you forward in terms of very careful planning of your time and energy, I think you're bound to succeed. And I'm very confident that a decade from now, we'll see many of you as great contributors in this world of opportunity in our country and elsewhere globally. And I expect to see on future occasions many of you sitting on this side, and I would be very happy to see that. Thank you very much. All the best.
Thank you, sir, for your inspirational talk for our students. To make this occasion more happier, I would be glad to request our college advisor, Dr. C.R. Muthukrishnan, and our college director, Dr. R. Sundar, to felicitate our chief guests by presenting a memento and offering a bouquet as a token of respect. Give them a good round of applause. Thank you, sir. Now I call upon our third year student, Sam Vasan, to introduce our chief guests.
Good afternoon. We are truly fortunate to have with us a remarkable individual whose contributions to technology and innovation speak volumes, Mrs. Sivagami Lakshminarayanan. Mrs. Sivagami is currently an SDE2 at Microsoft, where she brings her extensive skills and passion for innovation to one of the world's leading tech companies. With 5 patents granted to her name, her drive for solving complex problems and pushing the boundaries of what's possible is nothing short of inspiring. Her journey is not only defined by her inspiring technical expertise, but also by her relentless pursuit of knowledge in areas like AI. As an AI enthusiast, she has made significant strides in this ever-evolving field, constantly pushing the envelope of innovation. Beyond her technical roles, Ms. Sivagami is an educator at heart, driven by her passion to guide others. Her ability to convey complex ideas in a simple and impactful way has led her to attend national conferences, guide numerous projects, and even establish a presence as a YouTuber, sharing her knowledge and experience with a broader audience. Her creative endeavors and the filing of various patents reflect her hunger for continuous learning and improvement. But what truly sets her apart in her natural inclination toward innovation? As you can see from her words, she is always looking for the next problem to solve, ever ready to step out of her comfort zone to expand her skill set and grow as both a professional and an individual. So ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Ms. Sivagami Lakshminarayanan, a true innovator, educator, and leader in her field, with a round of applause. Welcome, ma'am, and it's over to you now.
Hello everyone, a very good afternoon. Good afternoon. So yeah, coming to RIT, right, it's like coming back home for me because I did my BTech here from 2020 to 2016. So it's basically homecoming for me, and it's great to see you guys here. All the best for you, right? You guys are starting your career from here, so all the best for the journey. Just would like to share a few things with you that I learned along the way. First thing that I learned when I stepped into college was, it's not at all like what we see in the movies, man. It's a myth that was propagated in our head, right? It's not at all like that, right? The sooner you accept it and move on, the better. Okay, first. That was like my first learning in college, right? But on a serious note, right? You guys have joined engineering, so you guys are going to study for the next 4 years. You're going to do a lot of projects and all. Some things that would come in your mind when you read, news, when you hear about the job market, right? A lot of times you hear about layoffs in the market, right? People your age who I mentor, come to me and they say they're worried about their future. One thing that I would like to tell them and you guys is that there could be phases where you're feeling low, but don't feel that low, because the job market is now in flux. Yes, that's the truth. But there's also a lot of opportunities for people who are really skilled. So like sir mentioned, your competency matters. If you build your competency, you'll actually be able to survive even in any kind of job market that is there. A lot of my colleagues, my friends who had been laid off just after the pandemic, right, were able to land good jobs within 2 months, 3 months, right? So that was a very short time period for folks who had gotten laid off because of different reasons, not because they were not good, but because of reasons that were out of their control. But they did land a job. So that's one thing that you need to take care of. And be aware that that could happen only when we are skilled enough, right? So use these 4 years that you have here in RIT to build that competency. And now, like sir mentioned, it's very easy now for you guys. You have so many clubs. Folks in the clubs who have already done projects can always guide you. So reach out, ask for help, right? You have a good alumni network here in college. Use that alumni network to build your skills. So parallelly, two things can happen. One, your classes, regular classes are going to help you build your fundamentals really strongly. And these clubs are going to help you build your other extracurricular activities, right? So you have a good balance here. Just maintain that, try to improve on your skills, like basic skills like communications and problem solving. These are going to be vital wherever you go, whether you're going to be an entrepreneur or whether you're going to go for a job. These two are extremely vital skills. So work on your problem solving skills, work on getting your communication skills right. These two are going to take you forward in life for sure. Right? And you guys are in the right place. I mean, academically, you guys are going to, you will have to secure a good CGPA, okay? And on the side, do club activities as well. So you guys will be sorted by the time you reach your third year, so, where you sit for internships, right? So just make sure that as you have fun, do this side as well. So a good balance is what you need to strike, right? So you don't have to worry too much about anything else if you're doing your basics, fundamentals correctly, right? And so the first 2 years, it will definitely be fundamentals, right? You need to build on your basic skills and all of that. And your third year, you need to start looking at internships. Don't wait for someone to pat on your back and say, there's going to be placements starting this March. Don't wait for that. Leverage your alumni network. Leverage portals like LinkedIn. Try to reach out. Try to see what opportunities are there, all right? Do that without someone having to tell you. It should come automatically to you, and start searching in your third year, because a lot of third year students these days get a lot of internship opportunities. And from internship opportunities, you can get converted to full-time employment. It's called PPE, pre-placement employment, pre-placement offer, PPE or PPO, right? So those are things that you can look for in your third year. For that to be possible, use your first 2 years properly. Right. I don't want to bore you guys anymore, because as sir mentioned, I have joined as a POP here. I'm a visiting faculty in college. So there'll be a lot of time for me to interact with you all. Right. So do reach out to me on LinkedIn if you have any queries or any guidance that you would need. I'd love to, talk to you guys. But then for today, I'll end with this. And lastly, I'll just say one thing. Anything is possible if you put your efforts in the right place in the smart way. Right. One starking example is me. I'm not boasting and all, but I'll just tell you, when I was sitting right there in 2012, my first initiation day in RIT, I never thought I would be here. But what happened was, I did put my effort in the right place. I joined, first I got placed in Zoho. I did my internship there. Then I joined a company called NEC. I did my patents there. And then I didn't stop learning during the process. I then learned, I did my master's. I did it in AI basically. And then I landed a job at Microsoft. Looking back, in 2012, if someone had asked me if this was possible, I probably would have laughed at them and been like, I don't know, I don't think I can do that, right? But now I kind of realized that the attitude really matters, where you are ready to accept opportunities that come your way. Don't feel like you're not going to be, you are not that good. Never feel that way. Always make use of opportunities that come your way, especially during the initial part of your career, when you're students, because this is when you can fail, and then you'll still have a lot of time to correct that mistake. So use this time very well. All the best to you guys. We'll be talking a lot more during the next 4 years of your journey here and beyond as well. So yeah, thank you. All the best.
Thank you, ma'am, for your insightful talk. And you stand here as a beacon of inspiration from our institution to let us with your experience. Thank you. Now, it's my great pleasure to welcome Mr. Kaushik Venkatesh, a dynamic and results-driven professional with extensive experience in building, managing, and scaling strategic partnerships for B2B SaaS companies. Currently serving as the Director of Partnerships at the Yellow Network, he specializes in helping businesses and governments succeed in the ecosystem economy. With a strong background in partnership development, alliance strategy, and ecosystem orchestration, he has a proven track record of driving multi-million-dollar business growth. Throughout his career, he has held key roles in organizations like Better Place, Freshworks, and TCS, where he has consistently demonstrated expertise in managing partnerships, developing go-to-market strategies, and creating partner ecosystems. has done his MBA in Marketing Management from Great Lakes Institute of Management and Bachelor's in Mechanical Engineering from RIT Chennai. RIT proudly welcomes you, sir, and it's over to you now.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for the introduction, Sam. Appreciate it. Okay, good afternoon, and it's great to be back here. Thank you very much for having me. It's my true pleasure to be here at RIT. I never thought I'd be on this side of the stage. I've always been on that side of the stage, much towards the back. So it's fantastic to be back here at the front. I understand it's post-lunch. Tamil, there's this word called undamayakam. Ellarkume undu. I am also a victim of that, so I'll take as little time as possible. Firstly, to Professor Muthukrishnan, Dr. Balaji, and Dr. Sundar, I had a wonderful discussion with you, and that very clearly showed me that the college is being headed by extremely seasoned professionals. I think you have a great leadership team to build on top of, to talk to, and to gain insights from. That being said, I just have about 5 words that I want to talk to you about. Somebody in the front, if you can note down these 5 words and keep reminding me what these 5 words are, it will be extremely helpful. Somebody in the front, anybody, you have a pen, paper or something? You want to note down 5 words? Curiosity is one. Curiosity is one. Persistence is the other. Flexibility is number 3. Hunger is word number 4. And finally, word number 5 is health. Okay, fantastic. So, I think when Professor Muthukrishnan was talking, he sort of read my mind and spoke about 2 words, curiosity and persistence. To start with, right, you're fresh out of school, you're in a place where you can get a lot of knowledge. This can very well be your launch pad to having an extremely successful career. So to just step back a little and tell you about what my experience was in RIT back in 2012. God, I feel so old. Back in 2012, when I stepped in as a fresher, as a first year student here, I pretty much had I was like a lot of other people where I chose engineering because everybody was choosing engineering. I wanted to do mechanical engineering because my cousins, my brothers, they did mechanical engineering as well. So to really chart out a career for me, like much like what Shiva said some time back about looking back and trying to see if all this would have been possible, I had no idea my career would not turn out to be this way. So I think one of the key things that helped me along the way was I was constantly curious about what was happening around me. I was not the most studious person. I was not like Shiva. By the way, so she said in her initiation days, she was sitting somewhere there. She was sitting right at the front. Okay, she's always been a front bencher. She has always been the most studious person that I've known. Going back, right, so I was sitting somewhere there. I had no idea about where my career was, but one thing that I really stuck on to, one thing that really helped me through my career was I was always curious about what was happening. I took part in every club, every activity in college. I was part of the college cricket team. There's this cell called Entrepreneurship Development Cell back in my day. So there's a shop, there are a few shops there if you see in front of the EC building, right? The Homi Baba Center. So in front of the Homi Baba Center, there it used to be a completely different setup as well. So we had an oven parlor there. We set up that shop where we sold dairy products like ice creams, cup noodles, milkshakes and all that. So I was part of that club. In addition, I could also sing a little, so I was part of the college band. We went around for a few competitions as well. So pretty much anything and everything in college I was curious to be part of. I was trying to constantly learn as well. One thing that way which came up was that there was this robotics competition which happened during my first year, and that was organized by IIT Bombay and also in partnership with the Robotics Society of India. So we entered that competition as first years and we won the competition in the zonal and we represented South Zone in IIT Bombay. That completely changed my perspective about how I looked at engineering as a stream of education and also mechanical engineering as a stream, right? So that sort of laid the groundwork or the foundation for me to expand my career well beyond what was on the books as well. So robotics being a combination of a bit of mechanical engineering, electronics and computer science, which involves a bit of coding as well. I sort of very early on in my life found that life is not unidirectional, right? It takes on multi-directions, multiple dimensions that you have to look at. So this sort of curiosity made me talk to a lot more people as part of the robotics society as well. And when I went to IIT Bombay, when I spoke to a lot of people, it sort of furthered my belief, it strengthened my belief that life is not unidirectional. So keep yourself open, expand your horizons, try to learn as much as possible. And now especially that we get everything at the palm of our hand, right? So you have your mobile phones, there are Instagram pages which talk to you about technical things, there are Instagram pages which talk to you about business happenings as well. So in addition to just learning your specific stream of engineering, try to understand a bit about what's happening around as well. So it is extremely crucial, especially in today's day and age, that when every country affects every other country, what happens around the world, geopolitical situations, things like that, it sort of trickles down at whatever minute level in terms of how we look at and we experience life itself. So try to be aware of things, try to be curious, try to learn as many new tech as possible. I'm sure Gen AI has pretty much pervaded into every device that we sort of operate out of. So try to learn what are the other advancements of Gen AI and how that sort of affects every other stream of engineering as well. That is the first word. Second word was persistence. Okay. So persistence is something that I sort of learned very late in my engineering, right? So I was curious, I was trying to learn everything, but till my second year or till my third year, it took I really did not take it very seriously. I sort of got aware of things and I was like, okay, move on to the next. I was aware of, okay, this development happened, okay, move on to the next. So it made me think that I was not really moving ahead. I was getting aware of a lot of things, but I was not really moving ahead with life. I was not really moving ahead with my placement, or I was not moving ahead with any of the club activity that I was doing as well. The reason, and then I sort of took a seat back, I sat around, thought a little bit, I spoke to some of my friends, and then one thing that became very clear was that irrespective of how much ever awareness that you have, you really need to sit down, put in the effort to understand that at a deeper level. So off late, everything that is happening in terms of short content or reels or smaller 90-second videos or YouTube shorts, I feel that our attention span has come down drastically, right? So in terms of these next 4 years of your life, which tend to be the most crucial formative years, you need to really take a pause, go down deep into concepts and try to learn as much as possible and really persevere and persist to get to the depth of the knowledge. You can't really have surface level knowledge about a lot of things. For you to develop the right kind of skill set and really go deep, you really need to persist with the technologies. Flexibility was the next word. Okay. Now, I spoke to you about me being part of a lot of different activities and clubs and all that, right? So, of course, that comes with curiosity. But later, if you see my career path, I was a mechanical engineer. I graduated from BE Mechanical Engineering. I got placed in TCS, which has absolutely nothing to do with mechanical engineering. And in TCS, I was a tester. I was a quality assurance person. But I also went with the flow quite a bit with respect to TCS. I took on some leadership roles in the entry-level capacity that I was doing as well. That gave me a lot of exposure to senior people in TCS, like some delivery partners or client partners who are extremely senior people with 20 years experience, 25 years of experience. That sort of happened because I was flexible to accept new opportunities that come my way. So what I am essentially trying to say is that when you are pursuing your engineering itself, right, there will be plenty of opportunities which will essentially come fleeting in front of you. All you have to do is you have to grab them with both hands. Try to see how much you can mold yourself around those opportunities. Because, see, these 4 years, nothing is going to stop you, right? There's no hard and fast rule that this is how you have to learn. This is what you have to learn. As much as you expand your skill set, as much as you learn, you will become that much more of a rounded personality. Rounded na toppa potta andha mari round illa. I'm talking about a well-rounded personality in terms of skill sets. Now, after my time at TCS, I decided that I wanted to do an MBA because of my experiences with the leadership. From being a technical person, I learned that my forte or my skill set lies on the functional side. So I decided to take a 1-year break. There's this 1-year course in Great Lakes Institute of Management. It's a fantastic course. I learned a lot there. There as well, MBA, we all know that it's usually a 2-year course, right? This is a 1-year course, so you can imagine the whole curriculum is sort of compressed into 1 year. So a lot of my time during my MBA was spent where I went on about 2 hours of sleep per day, 3 hours of sleep per day, which was crazy looking back. But I sort of put myself, I dedicated myself to that 1 year of learning and absorbing as much as possible, trying to fit myself around whatever opportunities that came my way. So I was part of this placement committee in college, which helped me interact with a lot of leaders in the industry as well. That helped me grow my network professionally, and that is pretty much the reason why I am standing here as who I am today, right? So all of the small things that I've learned over time, right? And these are things which I didn't, let's say I didn't learn off the box. It took some time for me to sometimes get hurt, take bad decisions and learn from that. Fortunately for you guys, I think we are here to talk to you about some of the experiences that we've had and give you certain tips which can help you avoid getting hurt and sort of fast track your journey towards that growth as well. So be flexible. That's one of the most important things in life. You will get a lot of opportunities, you will get a lot of experiences. Also in terms of people, you will meet a lot of different varieties of people here. So from school, you would have been seeing one type of people, one small set of people. So here in college, you will expand your horizon in terms of what different kinds of people they come in, with different belief systems, with different values. So try to be accommodative and flexible at all times so that you will also grow as a person and try to inculcate their values and thoughts as well. The fourth word was hunger. Okay. So Dr. Balaji spoke about there being 16 different clubs, different centers of excellence for the technical side of things as well. Now, so all of the things that I've been talking about so far, right, the curiosity or the flexibility or the perseverance, it all boils down to you having the hunger to succeed. So you can have curiosity, you can be flexible, you can also have the persistence, sort of have the persistence to get to where you want to. But in order for you to really tap into each of these things, be hungry, alright? Always be hungry. These 4 years, I think Shiva very, very clearly said that padatla kaatra marla illa. Life is completely different. In the real world, college is extremely different. These 4 years, you can have all the fun that you want to. I was not the most studious guy, like I said. I had a lot of fun in these activities. I had a lot of fun being part of the cricket team, part of the athletics team, part of the entrepreneurship cell in the shop. I think Subha ma'am, you would remember a lot of filter coffees and all for you. So you can have all that fun, but at the same time, you'll have to make sure that you have that hunger and the passion to succeed is something that really, really matters. A lot of the times what we do is, okay, we'll go with the flow, we'll see where life takes us. That's one way of living life, but on the longer run, the difference between somebody who's good versus somebody who's great is that the person who's great will have that hunger and passion and fire burning inside to really, really go down and succeed. So I, again, I'm not again as sharp as Shiva was, so it took some time for me to process all this and realize the fact that I needed to have this fire in me to really get to where I want to. During my third year, final year of my college in RIT, I again had some amazing faculty from the Department of Mechanical Engineering. I'm not sure if Sethu sir is here. Okay, so Sethu sir from the mechanical department, he was my class in charge, and him and I, we've had some long discussions about how to really channel all the energy that I had. See, in this age, 17 to 21, 18 to 21, 22 is where you have abundant energy inside you. You will need to find right ways to channelize it as well. So find the right mentors in RIT as well. You have amazing set of faculty here. Talk to them. Be open about what you are going through. You can talk to them about life. You can talk to them about curriculum. You can talk to them about anything else. You will not find better mentors here. So be hungry. Be open to new experiences and new learnings. Try to talk to people. Build your network. Now, the last word I want to talk to you about is health. Now, jokingly, I said when you have to be a well-rounded personality, not the fat kind, people take health for granted, right? I think especially in your age, I don't think it will even cross your mind, but as you approach your 30s, as you enter your 30s, health becomes pretty much the most important thing in your life. Money, your progress, your career progression, your grades, everything is important, illangala, but try to make sure that you get sufficient sleep, try to make sure that you eat on time, try to make sure that you eat the right things, because ultimately these are things which will eventually be the long-term mantra for success. Try to have basic minimal physical activity as well. I'm sure whoever gets into IT after your job, you'll be sitting for hours and hours on end. The both of us, we had a phase where we were sitting for about 12 to 14 hours a day, and we were slogging. We were constantly working, thinking that we were doing great for ourselves. But ultimately, end of the year, appraisals came. We got the same 10%, same 15%, same 20% as everybody else. எங்களுக்கு ஸ்பெஷலாக ஒன்றும் கிடைக்குமா அப்படின்னா இல்லை. And even if you got that extra promotion, no, it is not worth that the strain that you put your body through. So now I am desperately finding a way to get back into shape. So I was in peak physical condition during my second year, third year of college. I then broke my ankle, and then after that I wasn't able to do any sort of physical activity. அப்போது விட்டது தான், and இப்போ வரைக்கும் that sort of haunting me. I've not been able to get back into shape. So try to do some physical activity constantly in addition to your academics. There's this ground there. There's also plenty of other ways where you can do your physical activity at home, in your very room itself. You don't need a gym or whatever, right? At your age, all you have to do is eat right, sleep right, and do basic activity. You will be in proper shape. Now, so largely these are the 5 words that I wanted to talk to you about. Curiosity, always be curious. Persistence and perseverance. If you want something in life, just go for it. Do not hold back at all. The third word is flexibility. You are in an age where you can absorb anything and everything. Try to learn as much as you can. Try to mold your character as much as you can with experiences, with people, with technology, and with tools and certifications as well. Constant hunger. Try to be as hungry as possible. Consume everything you can, not just food. Try to take anything and everything life throws at you. And the 5th most important thing is take care of your health. Now, outside of this, briefly what Shivagami spoke about was build your LinkedIn profile as soon as possible. She said 3rd year, but I beg to differ. I think 2nd year is something that you can really start building your LinkedIn profile as well. LinkedIn profile, it's not just about creating an account on LinkedIn. It's also not about being a LinkedIn influencer like many people are doing nowadays. Follow the right pages on LinkedIn. Follow the right certifications on LinkedIn. There are plenty of free courses, free certifications that LinkedIn offers. I'm sure, like Dr. Balaji said, the faculty can guide you on to what the right certifications would be. Also, when it comes to LinkedIn, the most important side of LinkedIn or something, somewhere where I really found value during my MBA days is that I connected to a lot of people on LinkedIn. I was able to build my own network, right? So building your network is something that is really, really important on the long term. So build your own professional network. All of you are sitting here, try to talk to each other, build your network, get connected. Later down the line, 5 years down the line, 6 years down the line, when you're in a job, when you want to switch, your friends can become entryways into companies that you want to get into. So something from as simple as that to later, when you are 10 years in your career, 15 years in your career, when you want to do something like closing a business deal, you want to get into a company, you can leverage that network, try to make them as the influencer to close that business deal as well, right? So in all ways possible, try to build your network. LinkedIn is an incredibly powerful tool for you to do that. And for computer science students or even robotics, anybody is interested in robotics or anybody who has anything to do with writing code, build your GitHub page, build your portfolio. That is extremely important as well. Interviewers and people who come later down the time when you're going after internships and placements, having a GitHub page is a real statement of intent from your side as well. From a recruiter standpoint, imagine yourself as a recruiter, right? So you are looking to hire somebody, and there are two people in front of you. One, a regular person who is just in their third year of engineering, no GitHub page, they've just started their academic project. That's one type of person. The second kind of person is somebody who has a GitHub page, who has written lines of code and compiled it, executed projects, and all those are on their GitHub page. Now, between these two people, who would you hire? Who would you hire? The second person? Exactly. So they are essentially, you have a proof of success here. So enable yourself to become somebody with a proof of success, right? So people like candidates who come with a proven hunger and a proven ability to actually do things and get things done. So there's a difference between having knowledge, and there's a difference between that and having somebody who has actually applied that knowledge and got certain things done. So try to become the second group. You will see that your career automatically accelerates. All right, so I think that's about it. It's great being here. If there's anything that you want to reach out, feed me. Hey, adukula mudikala irpa. So hit me up on LinkedIn. I'll be more than happy to help. Build your LinkedIn profile. That's extremely important. You can reach out to her. You can reach out to me. Your faculties are always here. Have a lot of fun these 4 years. You will not get these 4 years again. Have a lot of fun. Be responsible about it. We're all adults now, so we'll have to be responsible about having fun as well. All right, all the very best, and I look forward to seeing your careers grow. See you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring talk. And being a third-year student, it was an eye-opening thing for me. And I hope we all remember the 5 words you have given us today, and we'll try to apply in our day-to-day activities to taste the fruit of success in our lives. Thank you.
A leader is like a shepherd. He stays behind the flock, letting the most nimble go out ahead, whereupon the others follow, not realizing that all along they are being directed from behind. I consider it a great honor to welcome our director, Dr. R. Sundar, to propose a vote of thanks.
Good afternoon and welcome to everyone, all freshers here. And thanks for giving this opportunity to address you people and propose the vote of thanks. I am indeed really grateful for our 2 alumni who have given you a first-hand view of what it's like to be in a college. Luckily for you, these 2 have been in the college just about less than 10 years ago. So their information is first-hand. Okay? I think they did give you a lot of insights. And in fact, our friend Kaushik gave you 5 key points for you to remember. Okay? And see how you can address them as you go through the life, not only here in this college, but even beyond. I think I'm really grateful for our advisor to have given you key inputs as to what can make you successful in the institution. Our principal has exposed you, thanks sir, to what are all facilities, features and schemas are available in the institution for you to take up. Notice that yes, you have joined an engineering program, but it's not about just going through the program and getting grades. In fact, you've already got some first-hand information to say it's not enough just to get good grades. It's a lot more important to build a portfolio of activities that you have done as part of this engineering program and going beyond that as well. In fact, usually I do recommend that all of you take up some activity, some mini project. As you learn, try to see if you can apply it for something or the other in different walks of your own life and see if you can put it to good use. As you do that, in different stages of this program, namely the one semester, the following semester and so on, you can build upon that. Who knows, that itself could become your final project if you have done some good work on that as well. Now that allows you to expand well beyond what is being covered as part of a curriculum. The curriculum goes through a certain structured approach to give you knowledge, but as our speakers also rightly said, it's not just important to absorb the knowledge, but how you can put it to effective use is what makes the difference. And so what recruiters are looking for is, do you have the ability to apply whatever you have learned? In fact, some of the key points, hunger is not about the food, hunger is about your passion to say, I need to do more, I need to learn. In fact, again, another thing is, with the present day world, we see this competition as something very important. You'll come across those. Oh, they'll talk about, Smart India hackathons, all competition. But notice that in all of these, what is a lot more important is not that you are better off than the other person, but have I become better than what I was before? So keep that as the key theme in your mind. I'm here to learn, and that is my focus, irrespective of all the other distractions that come. And if I take learning as a way by which I'm improving myself, it can be a lot of fun as well. So take learning also as a fun, and have a lot of fun while you're in the institution and beyond also. And so with that, best wishes to you all. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now we have come to the end of the occasion. I thank all the dignitaries for gracing this occasion. We wish you all success. Let's conclude this event with the national anthem.
जनगणमन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Thank you all. Please remain standing.